What's up, aliens? So we are about 10 hours into the gameplay into Palia. Upgraded my costume here. Donated a little bit of money to the game. The game is free, but for some of these cool upgrades, there's just a cosmetic cost. They don't charge you to play the game though. The original tent that I built is here. I wanted to give you some quick tips and pointers though too, right? So first, this bin, it's like, what do I sell? When do I sell it? Like, just the common questions. First of all, sell everything without a star in it. You'll thank me later, but just that will accumulate the total sales down here, and then in 28 real minutes, not game minutes, because the game minutes go by fairly quickly. It will turn to gold down here. See, it caps at 300,000. You're not going to have to worry about that because you're going to be spending what you make relatively quickly. The first is going to be this third line in your inventory. At Zeki storage is 500 gold. You're going to want to get that. I'm going to show you why in a separate video about collecting resources. I'm going to make it super easy for you. I'm going to give you a beginner's level tutorial at resourcing, and then I'm going to give you an advanced one probably in about a week once I show where the resources are coming from. So, making money. I usually will sell a lot of stuff. I'll even sell like the Chappa fur. You're gonna need this again for like furniture and all kinds of stuff. But this gold that is accumulating is going to be way more important to increase your plot size to buy recipes for more machinery. And I'm going to show you that here in the next one, right? So then the next thing, check the mailbox. This always has mail coming across. They give you gifts, they give you money, they give you things. So keep this mailbox clean and run through. Yeah, I've already been there and visited them. So another tip, you can see that I've got some of this machinery working in the background. It takes time to produce anything. So when I come in here, let's say to craft planks, you're going to see that it takes 1 minute to craft a plank. And in your general storage, it will pop open your storage and tell you what you can put in the machine. So I always load it back up. I pull out what's made, and then I kind of keep moving, right? Now, the next machine over here crafts bars, it's a forge. And so you can see it takes 3 minutes to do one copper bar, and it takes five of the copper ore. So I usually will deplete my inventory, restack this, pull the copper bars that are made out, let it just keep chugging along, right? Next machine over is the glass crafter, the glass maker. It takes your regular stone and it takes 10 of those to make one glass pane. You're going to want that because these glass panes you can put back in the glass maker and make glass bulbs. Those will do like street lamps, and I'm going to actually show you one, but we are going to then boom, boom, reload that machine up, let it keep chugging along. And what I did was make an extra forge here for the specific reason of throwing clay and stone in there. I don't have it running right now, but I'm going to show you that in the next video that I'm going to do, which is going to be how to resource really fast, right? So then at the same time, like you want to keep all of your machines and all of your plots running. So I come over here to the garden. I look, there's nothing that needs attention. There's no weeds. There's no, naming that, there we go. Like I said, there's no weeds. There's no things to do in here. We're good to go. You'll also purchase this guy here, which makes seeds. So when you put something in it, I did a piece of wheat. It takes 42 minutes to produce wheat seeds, but it's going to produce 4, which means you can expand your garden, expand your plot. So getting the seed maker is going to be another one. In order to do that, you have to visit Zenyatta at Town Hall and purchase a crafting upgrade, which is 500 gold, and then like all kinds of cool stuff. So we do have the first upgrade on the house, and this is where the light bulb was made. I'll actually show you that. Before you make anything, though, you're going to want to eat. So I press the number 2. You can see it highlights that thing. I right-click it. I gain 250 focus. I actually gained 1,000 from from it, so it's kind of overkill on there. But I'm going to come to my crafting table. I'm going to come in. One thing that I don't like is there's no search bar in here. So as you accumulate recipes, you got to scroll through. Now you can, in this 4 block thing is all, and then you can do decor, but it still is a scroll bar. So I'm going to go down to the, where is it at? The log cabin outdoor lamp, and I'm going to make it, right? Now you'll notice that on here, I didn't gain anything extra right? Because I've already made this before, so I didn't do a discovery. But if I come back into it, and you can see the green check marks are what I've made, and then the other things are ready to craft. And so if we can find one here, this log cabin folding screen, I've not made this yet, it's ready to craft. We're going to select it. I have the materials. We're going to say make. You're going to notice that with the focus bar, it's now going to discover a new recipe for me, and I can actually just make any of the ones up here. You don't know what they are. Obviously, that's a bench. Maybe that's some sort of a couch. But let's take a log cabin wall clock. So, okay, let's see. Do we have the ability to make a log cabin wall clock? And we don't, because we are missing this Crystal Lake Lotus, which is very easy to find. And when I do the resourcing video next, you're going to be able to find these all day long. So I'm not going to request that, but if you have friends or you're in a party, you can click request and then request the item, and it will go out and people can fill the request, right? So let's just go ahead and request it. And it's got a minute timer on it before you can receive it, but you can do more items. So anyway, that is going to be how you're going to get your plot started. And again, this took me about maybe 10 hours to accomplish this. Now the build on the house takes 8 hours, so I just before I logged out last night, I set it, bang, logged in this morning, and then the house is done. So inside of here, I've placed a little bit of furniture, but then your stove, I'm going to talk about cooking because I was terrible at it, and I'm going to collect some mats to get this going as well. But yeah, so you can basically cook any of these recipes that you have the materials for, and it tells you when it's required, so you'll go find those things, make these recipes. The cool thing is when you get to the chopping station and you prep, it's going to have you click your button to prep, and I'm going to make a cooking video as well. So I hope you've enjoyed the update. This is about 10 hours in. If you have any questions, please hit me up in the comments. Thanks so much.